Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to lose you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused.
It is midday. It is midweek. We know what that means. It's all things get haunted, which is all things you guys on the side.
Yeah.
Rob.
What's up?
Oh, what isn't up?
Everything
um, yeah,
I'm just getting
everything's up.
ready to pop those faces up. Okay. I'm all set. I got out of that band, out of the branding, and then I was like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, and it's a little rainy here. What is it there?
A little overcast, but no rain.
Yeah, spring,
rain.
people. It is getting to be spring. The weather is nice. The rain is here. At least it's not snow. And yeah, we're just working hard on all our fun little activities. And
Oh, we're matching our hats today. Look at that.
yeah, it was a non-planned matchup with hats. I was like, you know what? I haven't worn my bee for a while. I'm going to wear my bee today.
Yeah.
So
Same. Well, truth is, I couldn't find my Get Haunted hat. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my bedroom.
oh, yeah.
I'll look later.
Yeah, I kind of felt like, I love my logo. I do. I love my logo. You know that. And I just doesn't.
What?
I don't give it enough airtime.
No.
So it apparently is an irritant to some, but I love it. I love the work that I've put into the show. I love the work that you put into the logo, and it's a recognizable logo. That's pretty damn cool.
It took me like 9 hours to draw that.
The P with the B. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool to me.
With the B. I know.
Yeah.
Somebody finally got that. Who was
I
that?
wasn't. I think it was Rich Valdez.
It was Rich Valdez.
Yeah, he was like, "That is so clever," and we love that he figured it out. But before we continue our chat, let's say hello to everybody on the side because, quite frankly, oh wait! Before we even do that, it's Big Daddy Andy's birthday today.
Is it?
It is. So everybody wish Big Daddy Andy a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Big.
I thought you were gonna like sing it. I can't sing, so
either. That's why I don't.
Yeah, it's his birthday. I'm so excited. It's his birthday. Parasolo was here first. Hello, Parasolo. We hope you're doing
Parasolo hanging in.
We love that. There's Danny Marie right there. Hello, Danny.
Danny.
Getting ready for her next awakening, tapping into your subconscious and intuition with Dee Dee. They're coming up, I believe, this Sunday. I believe it's going to be dreams tied to investigations, which I kind of dig. I think that's such an important part of our investigations.
Oh yeah.
There's somebody that, I don't know if I like sitting by a window where I can like keep catching things out of the corner of my eye. We have Stacy, Professor T, right here in the house, hanging out with us. Hey, Stacy, we hope you're doing just fine. There's my tribe. Oh my God, he's been helping. You know, he is part of the Get Haunted Paranormal podcast program. He's got Haunted Faith. He's working on a big project right now, which I cannot wait to see. But he's been helping with some promos for the show, and they're awesome. They're so much fun.
I just watched his latest one. And they're just so good. Trevor, if it's not too hard, flip your videos around. I don't like seeing everything backwards. Yeah. So Trev.
Yeah.
Step it up.
We love it though. We love it.
It's awesome. Okay. Sorry.
Jenny Davis, Unturned Pages. And now I believe you'll be seeing her more on Compass of Curiosities. I think she's going to be helping Russ out there. So you can see them 2 nights a week, Sundays and Mondays, actually. There he is. There's the birthday boy. Big Daddy.
Happy.
We can sing it to him when everybody's together.
Yeah, next weekend.
Yeah. Court Peterson. We've got the troublemaker right now. Court. We got Court in the house.
That's her street name.
That's her street name. There's Wolfpack coming in, Leanne, right here.
Hey, Leanne. Wolfpack.
We're gonna have to have like a cool, like little. We should have a cool little.
We're gonna get one.
Yeah. There's beautiful Mama Sandra right here with her little baby girl, doing well. We hope. There's my sweet friend Candy. Candy's going to be talking about a little bit of something that she's been a big part of and helping us with. We're super excited. We're going to talk a little bit about that little project. Cindy Marie. We got Danny Marie and Cindy Marie.
Yes.
There she is. Let's see. There's Joe B. Hey, Joe B. We were talking Joe Baggioli.
Yeah.
We were practicing your Bajoli. That's right.
Bajoli.
We were
not ravioli. It's Bajoli. I think that's the proper.
Is that right, Joe B? We were practicing your name last night on a crew call. We were having we were trying to get it just right. So.
Like practice. It wasn't a whole session, but
we were practicing. Joe Bajoli. Yeah. That's right. Sam's pretty paranormal. She's been working hard. There she is. I'm so happy to see her popping back up. We missed you, Sam. It's always nice to have Sam here with us.
She's in a video that I have queued to watch.
I know. I gotta watch that one too. Like where she started and where they are, or something like that. It was
like that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I love it too. Lisa Contraband.
Klingeman.
There she is. Phillips now.
Phillips. Dude.
She's dropped one of them. There is D Hoot, Texas in the house.
Texas.
There she is. Pardon me, a little
Flemmy.
A little Flemmy. Jeremiah, our new friend. He is from Old Hospital on College Hill.
He is.
We cannot wait to meet you in person, Jeremiah. You met some amazing crew and Get Haunted family at Old Hospital, which is one of our favorite locations. Tanya and Charlie, just 2 amazing human beings. There's some not so amazing humans. So when you find amazing human beings, you just want to share the shit out of them. And Tanya and Charlie are 2 of those.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, but the crew seems to feel the same way about you guys, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And thank you, by the way, for that really, really nice review that you left. Seriously, like, dude, thank you. That was just cool. So I'm sorry we didn't get to meet you. Maybe next time.
Oh, for sure. Next time. We're going to have to look and see what event looks good to you, Jeremiah, and we will make sure. So welcome to the family. We are so excited. There he is. Mac Daddy is here.
Yes, Mac, the Mac Daddy.
If you guys haven't checked out his group, it's called Ghost Exterminator. If you haven't checked it out, please join it. Chris shares a lot of amazing history. He gets in there. He loves to search for history on some of these great locations, and he's always finding amazing locations to dig into. So if you're not a part of that group, join it, and
Yeah.
come meet who's in that group. It's
Yep.
pretty cool. Right now, it's pretty intimate.
And
So
like you say, he's an amazing researcher. Like, it's just a never-ending stream of information. Even on Old Hospital, he was sending articles over about miners, like people that work in a mine.
Miner.
ERS.
Spell check that shit.
Yeah.
NER.
Yes, you got to spell check often. So, yes, thank you, Chris, for everything you do and offer to the paranormal community.
We do love that.
That's why you are the Chris McDaddy. Crystal Hill.
Hey, Crystal. It's the Haunted Housewives. They are down south as well.
Okay, so Crystal Hill could be a cool, scary movie name too, by the way.
I know.
Right?
That's right. Or scary, like scary character. Like,
yeah.
We are so glad. What?
I'm just closing. I had a Facebook open in a new window, and I'm getting messages from the PAX, and it's dinging.
It's ding, ding, ding.
So I just shut it down.
Kaylee just came back from a big adventure. I don't want to share it because I don't know that it's mine to share. But she was just in a cool collab this past weekend and working a very interesting location. One that I've driven by several times. That is sort of my area. That I hang out in a lot, have done tons of mini adventures, but have not been inside. So I'm excited to see what they got and what that's going to sort of, I don't know, like what did they get from it? Like, I'm curious with that video. Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Super excited. Candy. Yeah. So I believe Candy here, my last is tomorrow night. So Whispers Within will be taking a hiatus. And tomorrow night they have, I believe, Josh Purvis on, and that will be Candy's last show, but I believe they're taking a hiatus. There's busy work. Everybody's very busy. That's what we love. We love to see everybody not just stay stagnant. We want to see everybody grow and move and try new things. So between the Paracon and
you just reminded me. I have to do something for Josh, so I'm gonna write that shit down.
Yeah, you better do that. Jeremiah, yes, Joe B. Gonna tell you, big family to us, and mercenary, and helps us with these events. We were very excited to hear the crew that was there, which is Rachel and Kevin and Joe B, Dom and Bridget brought one of her friends, and what an amazing opportunity for you, Jeremiah. You got sort of you were surrounded by Get Haunted family, and got to explore an amazing location with them. And just nobody better. Like, that was such a great group. Yeah,
they're good peeps.
I was a little jealous. Like, I was looking at their messages.
I know. I muted them. Sorry, everyone, but I muted them because I was having FOMO. I'm like, I don't even want to know how much fun they had at that point.
Yeah. I didn't want to know either. Right, Crystal? It is cult life. Another thing that pisses people off. And I want Chick-fil-A, Danny. I am now jealous officially. That sounds so delicious right now. I wonder if I could DoorDash that. Maybe I'll DoorDash that. So I was jealous. They had like an amazing pre-dinner together that Mr. Joe B made for them, and I like just listening to them and their excitement and their passion for what was about to happen that night. It was palpable, right? Like, I could feel it through the messages, and I was rather jealous. I wanted to be there. There's that. Are you DoorDashing?
I will in a little while. We have a 2:00 meeting, so right around just before, I won't DoorDash that shit.
Yeah. Okay. There's that. We have a few things going on. Do we want to take them through? We do have a new branch, a new arm, a new tentacle, a new, area of Get Haunted. that we're pretty and extremely proud of.
Oh,
Did you see what I did there?
that was good. You want me to show it?
Yeah, there it is.
So, and we've talked about it before, and this may or may not. Look, it affects everybody in different ways,
Mhm.
different, and for different reasons, right? It's good for everybody. So, extreme ticketing is our new ticketing service. It's another branch of Get Haunted. It is geared towards the paranormal, but not strictly for the paranormal, right?
Mhm.
So it could be anybody. It could be a location owner that wants
Yeah.
to offer tickets. It could be a team that does 2 public events per year, or 20 or
Mhm.
200 public events per year. It could be for people that make things, and there's a store option on here. So it's great that made that so big that you can't see it, but massive upgrade happened. It really kind of happened last night, but we had it in the works for a few days. Finally got
Mhm.
most of it working, but the way it was set up was you became sort of an affiliate of ours, but it didn't offer a lot of flexibility for you as a user, right?
Mhm.
Or somebody that wants to become a client per se. So what does this mean? It means if you sell tickets to anything, you can become a client, right? And we have a few already doing them. Dave Giuliano and some other folks, and Rock Island Paracon. But once we added this client platform to it, is you sign up, right? And you can essentially have your own. There's a bunch of different tiers that we're working out right now. But you can reel from a basic plan where, hey, I only do like 3, 4, 5 events per year. It's cool to have a place to sell these tickets. And it's very, very affordable. Doing some benchmarking on other ticketing services like Eventbrite or Fair Harbor, and we're right there with them, but slightly better, to very more advanced, or more complex businesses like ours. Hey, Kev, that do an awful lot of events per year. With that, you can add. So let's take Two Brothers Extreme, right? And so if they become sort of this on the client platform, they can literally also white label their own page, right? So the Two Brothers Extreme website could have their own ticketing page that they're not leaving their website to go to Eventbrite or or Fair Harbor, like you have to do even with us. So you can embed that shit in there. At the same time, everybody's events are consolidated on the landing page for Extreme Ticketing. So from an event goer standpoint, you get to see all of these amazing events in one place, see people's stores, see people's offerings. But as a user of Extreme Ticketing, you have a million different options, and there's so many. Even for those, there's people that do charge for live streaming, and you can charge. We even have that option in there where you can set up a pay-per-view live stream, for example, through Extreme Ticketing. So there's all kinds of really cool features and functions that you can do. And part of that is the sign up process. I tested it again last night. Once we got everything running, you can have a Stripe account, and it takes about 5 minutes to set up a Stripe account through Extreme Ticketing. You put in your name, your address, your information. You do not have to be a business. You can be an individual. There's different accounts you set up with Stripe, and boom, in 10 or 15 minutes, you have your own personalized website, essentially, as through Extreme Ticketing, with your own subdomain. It's just there's so many features that can't even talk about it, and I honestly don't know them all at this moment. Those are the ones that I tried to get familiar with last night as we did this big upgrade. So just know, like, whatever you're doing, I don't care. Like I've said on other shows, you could be hosting, little Billy Bob's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. You could sell tickets to it on here if you wanted to. It's that easy to use, and it's that functional. The biggest benefit right now, right? Well, not right now, probably forever, is you have the reach of the Get Haunted Network. And that's with Candy, that's with Courtney, that's with your events, that's with the Paranormal Podcast Program. Your events, your tickets, or your shops will be highlighted on there. I think I sent Sarah something yesterday where I think we reached 80, it was 76,000 people.
No, 78
78,000 people last month, which for us is
in 1
huge.
month.
Hey,
1
Emmy.
month. There she is.
That's pretty huge for us. So,
Mhm.
extreme ticketing, it's going to be a really powerful tool for the paranormal community. And for, like I said, you don't have to be in the paranormal. And if you don't like the whole kind of dark look, if you become a client on the platform, you can have your own design on there too. So it comes with all these different features. We'll we'll get that out too. Because I upgraded, Candy's going to end up with a lot of extra work here real soon.
Nothing like telling her how to live, Candy.
We'll talk about that later, Candy. But everything is now finalized and set up, and it's pretty dope and badass. Do we want to talk about this now real quick?
We do. We need to talk about the trifecta. This is on May 25th and 26th. This is the Memorial Day weekend. It is a 2-night event. Of course, headliners are Ronnie LeBlanc and Ron and Lourdes. Also, the Pine Bush UFO and Paranormal Museum will be included in this. This 2-night event is a concept that we were so excited and are so excited about. And as well as Ron and Lourdes, 1,000% believe in this particular event. Sorry, I haven't had my eggs today, folks. I know I'm a little woozy. But this is such a cool concept because we are taking the 3 aspects of paranormal, that is ghost, cryptids, and aliens, and tying some commonalities together, working together. Our desire here was really to get those that are really highly focused in the alien UFOlogy sort of realm, also in the cryptid realm, as well as the ghost realm. And having those 3 groups really work closely together with having some very defined activities, that being having that cool access to the UFO and Paranormal Museum, Pine Bush, doing the tour, which is fantastic, spectacular. If you do not do this event, please go support Lance and the Pine Bush UFO and Paranormal Museum. It is amazingly and well done. You will not be disappointed. There is a CE5 sort of situation happening after that tour, and checking out and sort of sky watching, maybe doing some sky calling, which is so intriguing to me, right? And then also, within that weekend, having a moment, a day moment, a morning hike with the fantastic and fabulous Ronnie LeBlanc, a cryptid hike. There's no guarantees. It is not the easiest thing to find, is a Bigfoot. However, he gives you the tips and tricks of his knowledge and expertise in this area.
Yeah. Look, he's going to show you how to beat a stick on a tree.
Is there a special way to beat that?
Yeah, there's an actual official method. There might be some casting happening. There's all kinds of, so it's going to be a working hike too. So you're going to learn. You're not just going to follow him through the woods. That's probably not fun. But learning how Ronnie does what Ronnie do while exploring and looking for potential evidence, right, in an area that's supposed to be squatchy. I don't know if it gets cooler than that.
Well, plus his thought process here, just to give you guys some insight, is, you do those morning hikes. You need to understand where you're exploring, what you're looking at. You need to get your bearings, especially when we go deep into these woods. If you know anything about Hudson Valley, this is not lightly wooded. This is heavily wooded. So his thought process is having that moment to have that day tour, do a hike, look at the surroundings, understand what you're seeing, where you're going, have some good lessons, and then at night revisit that same exact trail and see what you can get from that at night. So this is such an amazing opportunity to work with Ronnie, to have him speak to you one-on-one, to have that more intimate setting. You're not just going for lectures, you're going to interact with him. You're going to be working with him. If you don't know, Expedition Bigfoot, that is his claim to fame. What is better than that on a Memorial Day weekend? I just can't even imagine.
And he's super cool. And he's written a couple of really cool books, Monsterland. He'll have some books there, for signing and for sale. Ron and Lourdes, Ron's an author as well. They'll have their books there. It's just a cool thing. And it's going to be amazing. So yeah, I know it looks expensive, but think about all these things, right? It's 2 nights for 2 people. That includes the Pine Bush Museum. That includes the UFO lecture / workshop / go look at the sky and scare yourselves. Whatever they're gonna do. I don't. That stuff scares me. That includes a night of the first night of investigation. It includes breakfast. It includes the hike, workshops throughout the day. Hey Terry, how are you? It includes the workshops throughout the day, which I just said. Then we're gonna throw some pizza at you, right? We're gonna eat, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna family style that shit at night. Then night number 2, is the Staticom, paranormal investigation. All this stuff's also tied together, by the way. So while the UFO crazies are looking for UFOs and aliens, we're gonna have people at the Shanley trying to connect the dots and the threads there, and the same with the Bigfoot hunts. So it's going to be a jam-packed weekend, and everybody's going to walk away going, that was pretty badass.
Well, what I kind of dig about this as well, and what sort of I believe was our thought process here is, you get those people that are so alien focused or so Bigfoot focused or so ghost focused. We want you to also help shape this event. This is not so strict. We have our little plan, but this is not so strict that when you guys come in with your expertise, your knowledge base, to be able to say, what we need to try now is, we want to hear, we're here to learn right alongside you. And we are here to add to all that stuff that we know. The more we add those pieces to that puzzle, the picture starts to develop. So, that's what's so cool, I think, and what Ron and Lourdes and Ronnie all have really, truly, what they've believed about this event is really digging in. And Rob has mentioned a few times, it doesn't end at the end of those 2 nights. We have a group that we have started, so we can add to, and things that you guys think of, and as you continue your investigations, can it be tied back to, investigations are not one and done. We do not encourage that. We encourage you to continue to understand what happens before and after your investigations, how investigations where you don't even think they correlate, that they do correlate, right? Like you can go to one location and then a few months later go somewhere else and be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I've had a couple of those where even years after, by the way, there is something that has happened similarly. And trying to understand why did that happen, like that happened? What is that message? So these things are not this is the passion we're speaking of. This is what we love to encourage and to motivate and to inspire in you, is to really dig a little deeper. So yeah, this to me is such an exciting experience, as we've called it. And you can go to gethaunted.com and get yourself a room. There are some rooms available, and this is the Memorial Day weekend.
And there's the big rooms, then there's gentlemen's quarters. So it's about half the price. But you segued into a started comment that I had saved, and that's to Jeremiah, right? And this is exactly from Jeremiah, exactly what it's all about. It's always been the mission of Get Haunted, to help inspire people and fuel that passion. Even if that means they go off and do something different with other people, this is always what it's been about. So Jeremiah, it's so nice to see that. It's so nice to read that. Thank you again for trusting us with your night. And it looks like it couldn't have went much better.
Yeah,
So
I love that. Jeremiah, question. Did you feel scammed in any way? I'm just curious. That's been said a few times. I'm just curious, Jeremiah, if at any point with what you read, and I don't know how you found Get Hunted or that particular event, but what you read about the event and when you went to that event, were you scammed, duped, or any other negative side of that? And if so, where can we do better, Jeremiah? Because that
yes.
is how we want to build our brand and our company is really about each and every one of you. So we are always here to evolve and to make better. I see Dee Dee's here. Hi,
Dee
Dee.
is here, yes.
There's my Dee Dee. I miss
There's
her.
the Dee. All right, let's move on to our next scam.
Okay.
Black Tea Society. So this has been there's a big announcement happening.
I didn't even know this was coming.
Yeah, you know this was coming. I not only fired myself from managing the black tea, but Sarah also fired me and has taken over. Look, there are people that are members, and look, I have dropped the ball on this one. I have. I mean, I still owe people January. I have some of March given out. I don't even know. So Sarah is fixing all of that, and until then, we're sort of put a pause on it. We have all the new designs coming, and some people, and we reach out like, look, we get it if you want to walk away, but just know, oh, look at this. Oh, we're fighting
We're
for
fighting.
the comments.
We're
Ghosted
fighting for-
here. Going to assume that that's April for some reason.
Ball dropper.
She usually says, hey, and Mike usually says, yo. I'm fired, Mike, because or April, because I just kind of I botched up a couple orders. There's okay, so now I'm real confused.
Yeah, he's like, you don't know who's it.
So yeah, so I had the bigger problem I faced was I had a recurring invoice system that is fucking messy. It was just messy, and so I was like, just stopped it. Oh, so now they're both here. Look, Mike was in stealth. I don't know what's happening. So whatever. So yeah, and if you didn't watch, for anybody on the side here, that's a subscriber. All right, so it is April. A subscriber to Ghost Magazine. They did an announcement yesterday of, the new mag that's coming. So go watch that. And if you're not a subscriber, shame on you right now because it's affordable and it's badass. Oh, and there's another Ghost. So look at everybody coming in. So yeah, so anybody that's part of Black Tea, just answer Sarah's email she sent you so we can get all squared up and make everything good and right again, and we're going to get the ball going again. I've just been so busy focused on the taxes and the supernatural soiree, right? So that's our next meeting today at 2 p.m. We have to get stuff. Look at Mike emulating April now. She really has turned him into a mini April. So yeah, so hang tight. Black Tea's getting fixed right now. That's Sarah's job. You can yell at her now. That's no longer my job. But my job is simply to make it and get it shipped out to you.
Holy cow, now he's just passing it right off to me. Yeah, we're getting everything reorganized. I've reorganized everything into a different system. We are going to do, I know Danny just said she's paid for her month. So we're going to get everything up and running on a new invoice system. We're going to get everybody caught up on their shirts, and then we're going to relaunch. And it's going to be amazing. We've got some amazing designs ahead. And we're going to get everything back on track because we do believe, and look, we're a new business. We do make mistakes, but we will certainly get those corrected because we do believe in this one. We believe in this product. We believe in this particular service. So we're going to get everything right back on track, and Black Tea Society will be running smoothly here shortly.
Yeah, real soon.
Real soon.
But with that also, we have Supernatural Soiree, October 26th, 192 days from now, kids.
Yeah.
You're going to be partying on a boat, a big ass battleship with Rob, with Sarah, with April, with Mike, with Eric.
The packs.
The Vlad. You've got Ernie and Denise Pack. The SQs are coming.
Joe B.
Joe B's ass will be there. Josh Purvis, since he spilled the beans the other night. But there and more. There's more. There's a lot happening. Yeah. Oh, you've got Patty Negri in common. They got the Midnight Seance. Those are selling, guys. You gotta we're looking into if we can add more spaces. So if you want to guarantee your spot, you need to go grab those tickets like now so that we can talk to the ship to say, hey, we need a bigger spot. There will be 2 turntables and a microphone, Eric. Absolutely. I know which song you're referencing, my friend. And then today we have our first vendors meeting, so we can get back to the vendors that are waiting. We just got to run through everything as a group. But
yeah, well, let's touch on that just a second, because I believe there has been some confusion or comprehension here with what all that means. There are 12 exclusive spots for the Supernatural Soiree. And because there are 12 and we wanted to keep this intimate, we wanted to keep this interesting, and we wanted to keep it very exclusive. And so what does that mean? 12 spots. We were looking for vendors to apply for those 12 spots. And with that, what we were trying to give everybody time to get their apps in, we didn't want, because of the way this is set up, which is such a beautiful and brilliant concept, as everybody enters into the party after they've done the initial red carpet and some pictures, they're going to walk into the vendor tent. What we didn't want was for there to be 12 of the exact same thing happening on those vendor spots. We want to keep this interesting. We want to keep it fair, and we want to keep everybody totally sort of enamored with everything that's going to be set up on these vendor spots. So for some of you that have had a complaint that they are being ignored or they have been passed up, that is indeed not the situation. I am also not the lead on the vendor tables. This is done by our group as a whole. We were waiting for all of the vendor apps to come in, and again, to keep it a variety of tables. So for you that have sent in apps to the vendor tables, you are not ignored. It is not a no off the top. It is, we are waiting for all the vendors and their apps to be submitted so we can fill those tables with a variety of you. So just so everybody realizes, I know I've had a couple questions and perhaps some misunderstanding that somehow I was in charge of all that. And I am not in charge of the vendor tables.
You are. And you're also in charge of Black Tea Society now. Anything that gets fucked up, you're in charge of.
I'm going to take it now. All right. I'm ready for the punches.
Just people didn't listen, but we're going to get that all sorted out today. And as Mike says, we are totally ignoring you. So who is watching us? So now we have April. We have, I'm so confused. And we have Ghosted.
They're just screwing with us, I think.
Who's hacked? And just so you know, this big ass tent right here, the top right one, that is the vendor tent.
I love that. I love this whole concept. And hey guys, just so you know, for those of you, because this party is not specific to paranormal, this party is for everyone. Paranormal lovers, horror lovers.
What?
Horror lovers.
Horror lovers.
On top of Halloween lovers or just party lovers. This party is for everyone and anyone. So if you have something that you sell, that you like to vend, this is your opportunity. It does not need to be. It does not. Okay, now they're on Supernatural. Is that you?
I don't know what's happening.
I know. Everybody
She
makes
cannot,
fun of how I say it.
yes, Sarah cannot say horror the
I
way that
cannot.
we need her to say horror.
I know. I should just not. I do
Yeah,
need
you
my
should probably
eggs,
just call
Jenny.
it something scary. Just call it scary.
Scary movie lovers.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that? So yeah, so this is it does not need to be paranormal themed vending, FYI. I know. So it can be if you have an amazing service or an amazing item or something that you create, please send in your vendor app. This is not strict to
What's happening, Ron? Why am I always Ron in everybody's phone? I'm Ron.
don't know what
I
is
think
happening.
who I think. Well, I believe so. Ryan Buell's coming down, and Nesper's coming with them. Stan Rivera and Tony Spera and those guys. Well, I don't know if Tony's going to that one, but that's what I think she's
Yeah,
asking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
that's okay.
Yeah, and whoosh. Even that's not even right. I think it's hua. Hua. All right.
Mike Cronin's here. Hi, Mike Cronin.
Hey, Cronin.
So yeah, so I just wanted to sort of clear that up. That there was a little bit of confusion. There has been a little confusion about the vendor app situation, but we will be having another meeting today, or our first meeting today, to go over those apps that are in. So if you have not heard from us, please do not assume it is a no. You will hear a definite yes or no. I am not okay today. There's so many reasons why. Anyways, yes, that's about the
I'm
vendors.
sure that'll be a meme. That'll be a meme.
Oh yeah, meme me up. Fuck, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, we don't give a fool.
Good for you.
Well, yeah. So that's kind of the biggish updates, right?
Yeah.
So we had Old Hospital last weekend.
Yeah.
Next weekend, Indiana State Sanatorium, which I'm jazzed about. It's enormous. Yeah. I've never been there. You know, it is. It's just one of those places that I've been on my radar and on my bucket list for a while now, and so I'm excited to get there. Yeah, Ryan's a really, really, really nice guy. I met him 2 years ago, I want to say, at the Phantasmicon, and he came up. It was towards the end of the show, and look, here's what happens in life sometimes. You hear things and it makes you kind of not want to. It makes you form an opinion, right? And I might have had an opinion of him, and I was just like, okay, what's going on? He's coming up, and he's like, hey, get haunted. And I'm like, hey, Ryan, nice to meet you. And he's like, I heard a lot about you. And I'm like, okay. I'm like what? Right? He's like, oh, girls versus boys and all these things, right? And he was on the money. And I was like, geez, you did. So we got to talking. He has a great sense of humor. Very honest about where his life ended up. He actually got arrested right down the road from me here. And I'm like, oh yeah, where? He's like, Airport Road. I'm like, yeah, everybody gets arrested on Airport Road, but just a really nice go. Really nice guy go. Anyway, I don't know what's happening here. Yeah. So she watched a horror show. Yeah, so yeah, and that was the point I was trying to make and failed to drive home. April is, never listen to that, right? Because there are people that just are out there that love to talk about things they have no knowledge of. So, for me, it was a big learning lesson on that point, because I'm like, nice. He was super nice. So, I was really happy to meet him. I'm glad to see that he's out there doing good things again. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's sad, right? Like, look, it's a sad thing when people have to hold on to the past, and instead of moving on. It is very sort of sad, but it is what it is. And it is nice to meet nice people, and it's always great to watch people move on and do better things in their life.
Mike's in rare form today. I'm gonna have to call him later. Well, we'll see him at 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see him at 2. I just ordered my lunch, everybody.
Is that what you were doing?
That's what I was doing. I need to eat something. I think that's gonna have to happen. Yeah. So hey Damien, what's going on? We hope you're doing well. So yeah, we've there's some cool things coming up. We've been working hard trying to figure out what's next. We're trying to smooth out where we need to smooth out some areas. We are working hard to get new products out there for each and every one of you. And of course, don't forget about the Get Haunted Paranormal Podcast program. We have some amazing shows.
Oh, shiznit.
Today is Wednesday. You know what that means? 5 p.m. Eastern time. Wee Woo Wednesday with Emmy McKenzie.
Listen, April, I never heard Mike take full credit. Okay. With that, hold on. Let's read Mr. Mike's quote here. The windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason. What's in front of you is much more important than what's behind you.
You know what, Mike? Amen. And it is, no, I'm not going to go there.
Don't do it. And so the paranormal podcast program, yes, and Mike's right, and that's the truth. Unless you're backing over them. That's a good point, Supernatural story. Right? Because then you gotta be precise, you kind of want it. If you're gonna back over someone, you might as well do it right.
Do it right. But yeah, we do. Wee Woo Wednesday is part of that paranormal podcast program. We really are we love Emmy. She's like officially part of the podcast program. So you can check out Wee Woo Wednesday and PDX Paranormal. She's got a great show. We love Emmy. So please help her where you can. Our show today is part of that podcast program. And also Greetings from Beyond Radio, Rich Valdez. He'll be coming back in April. He's got some things to take care of. Life happens. And so we send our love and we hold space for Rich and Jen. And then tonight, 11:05. Hey folks, 11:05 Eastern time, Monday through Friday. One of our favorites, Greg Bakken, Ghost Box Radio with Greg Bakken. Check it out. Wow. Freaky fast. My order's already out for delivery.
What?
Jimmy John's.
Let's just give them a minute and a half of awesomeness here.
Okay.
Where in the world is Ernie Pike? I'm in a 3,700 square foot haunted house. Anything could happen at any time. I've been yelling for the man. Ernie.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for 11:05.
What in God's name?
What? You know what I do before bed every night?
What do you have?
This is my picture of Greg. You know I'm his biggest fan.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm sitting here on the Get Haunted Network right now, waiting for 11:05 for my friend, Greg Bakken, and Ghost Box Radio.
So this, folks, is why my husband does not answer me when I am screaming for him.
I was busy.
I can see that.
I'm getting ready for bed, and there's no better way to get ready for bed than to watch and listen to Ghost Box Radio with Greg Bakken. Everybody knows that.
It's one of my favorites. It's absolutely one of my favorites. And honestly, this is what has excited me the most about this podcast program. To kind of clear something else up. We are not a network of shows, folks. We are a network, and that means people coming together, a community coming together and networking together, collabing, sharing, cross-promoting. And that is what exactly this podcast program is. So when a show steps up and comes into the program, it is really saying, hey, we're all here together as show hosts. We're helping each other through the challenges with guest ideas, with show ideas, with being inspired and motivated. Everybody sort of has their moments where they feel like, do I want to continue on? And here they have safe space to talk to other show hosts and say, hey, when you have those moments, what do you do? What has been really fun to watch is, as you saw, that is the great Ernie and Denise Pack of Pac-Man Paranormal, and also Pac-Man Paranormal Live each and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They stepped up and were like, hey, we want to start doing some ad spots for ourselves and for other shows. And that's what we love, that everybody wants to help. This is the good in the community, folks. This is what we love and encourage. This is everybody saying, you know what? There's enough bullshit out there. Why don't we do something kind? So we love it. We love that Denise and Ernie are making these little ad spots, and we are hoping the other shows step up. We're making our own ad spots as well for people to slide into their shows, to slide onto the network, onto your pages, onto your show platforms. So yeah, it's shows helping shows, shows helping shows. It's exactly what Get Haunted is about. It's about networking together.
It sure is. And I just want to address Courtney's comment that I might be a little bit jealous.
Oh,
I might be.
yeah, I know.
I'm used to getting attention from Ernie. Seeing it shared is, it hurts a little.
Yeah, you might not. Yeah, Stacy and Dehu, there is no, and here's another right here. This is another example where we all kind of help each other. So each show, what we have really tried and worked hard to do is everybody sort of having their moment on the network. We don't want you to only watch their show on our Get Haunted network. We want you to look at their show platforms and help them build those, because that is important to each and every show host. But we do give everybody sort of their time slots that they ask for, and we try to stay respectful of those time spots. So this week, Ask Stacy Stuff, there is a special investigation by Richie B, Banter with Richie B. He wants to do a live investigation, and he was asking about the 8 o'clock spot on Thursday. And Stacy was so kind to say, you know what, go right ahead. Let's go ahead and give that right over to Richie B. And so that is what we're doing. So this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you're going to see a special Banter with Richie B. It's going to be a live investigation, but we will get you right back up to speed with Mr. Stacy Tallich and Ask Stacy Stuff. No worries there. So yeah, I am super proud of this program, Rob, and I appreciate that you have allowed me to bring this idea and make it an extension of Get Haunted as a show host, and now as you as a show host. It is, you want to know that you have people to go to. And it was hard for me to find those people, but we built the program and they stepped up, and here they are working together. And I'm so proud of that. I am proud of the work, and it's not me, it's them, watching them come in and do the hard work and share and be respectful. It's truly something I am proud of. So
good. And you should be, and you do an amazing job, and nobody can take that shit away from you or the rest of the people that make this all what it is. So with that, I see Mike joined our Zoom meeting 5 minutes early. He's like, let's go, ladies.
Yeah.
So that's it. What I miss?
Oh, yeah. Courtney, you're not, Courtney is our fantastic. We're gonna be there, Mike. Don't worry. Courtney is, listen, I'm just going to tell you something, people. Courtney is an amazing asset to the paranormal community. And she also has her own team, folks. By the way, Trinity Paranormal of Long Island. I'm going to just tell you something. She's got her own team, and here she is, sharing each and every one of you out to the point that she gets put in Facebook jail, folks. She is hugely important. She is right here sharing out important information, reminding you of all those amazing shows, putting herself out there. So not a bitch. She is fiercely protective of the program, of the network, and of each and every one of your show. But that's okay, because I'll be right there with you, Courtney, being pushy. So
All right. So with that, we got to end this show and jump on over to our supernatural soiree team meeting to work through. Oh, Wade stayed quiet the whole time. Look at him.
hi, Wade. Miss you. I miss him.
Miss him, Courtney.
Miss him.
All
We're
right,
not late.
it's
We're
the
coming right now.
Courtney's awesome show. Oh,
Oh, we are late. You know what? The show started 5 minutes late.
Yeah,
For
I
some
know.
reason, I had it set up for 105.
Oh, is that what happened? Because I'm wondering
Yeah.
why. Okay. Well, we
Yeah.
gotta go.
Okay. We gotta go. We got a meeting, folks. All right. Well, we love you, each and every one of you. Just remember, we see you. We do. We hear you. Oh, yeah. We appreciate you, and we most certainly love you. So please continue being the good in the paranormal. Continue to inspire, encourage, and motivate.
Yeah.
That's what we love. And with that, we will see you guys. I'm sure we'll be on again. I'm sure you'll see us on the network. Go over there. Be good, people. That's all we're going to say.
All right. Peace out.